Y'all see this. Y'all see this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This was the highly anticipated move for this week for me. I didn't get in. All of these markups you see, that's from this morning before this large impulse to the upside. I maintained patience. I looked diligently between yesterday and today. Make sure everything aligned with each other. Make sure I have multiple confluences. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Man, like I said, highly anticipated move. Was very much looking forward to this move as of last week. This was something that I was expecting. Overall, a downward move, but I was looking forward to this bullish move up to here, or at least up to this moving average on the higher time frames for a continuation to the downside. I mean, and I missed it. Your boy missed it. Just to give y'all the run through, I missed it. I missed the entry. I did not get in, and this move was clean. Like, it's just clean as hell. Like I said, was looking forward to it to come all the way up here. Oh, man, this move, I was looking forward to this move like crazy. Starting off on the lower time frames, right? Let's start on the 2 hour. The 2 hour looks clean. 1 hour. Yeah, we're gonna stick to that 2 hour. 2 hour was clean. I mean, starting really last Friday, I was noticing certain signs from Friday to Sunday where we had this I guess you could call it double bottom, where it was respected between here and here. Right, this area was being respected on the lower time frames, as we can see. Then, and as I'm going along, I'm just constantly adding things to my charts, just something for me to visualize. For example, I have this area of resistance or a ceiling right here in which it respected twice, classifying it as a double top. So double bottom, double top. And what do we have here? Same stuff I always say. I mean, pay attention to the signs and pay attention mostly to what you see, not what you feel. As we see here, we have a higher low, which is like one of those premier first indicators that we're switching and we're changing directions from a bearish market to a now bullish market, from a downward market to an upward market. As we have that higher low, and let me continue to the smaller time frames. Let's go to the hourly. We had that higher low, right? On the higher time frames, we don't really get as much detail, but we can clearly see that we're trending upwards. And I did have this trend line on the lower time frames just to show that we are slowly trending to the upside. And right here, as you can see, we have this resistance trend line, and I'll show you guys over here. This is a common pattern that I normally see whenever we see a potential reversal in price. Now right here, what is that called? An ascending triangle. Yeah, an ascending triangle. Where we have an area of resistance, we have a ceiling, as well as a trending market to the upside, in which we're waiting for price to break above and then come back for it to continue. That's pretty much what we got, but due to me being so concrete and being so strict on what I need to see, in terms of I need to see this specific thing happen, and if that doesn't happen, I don't want any parts of this trade. That's pretty much where I went wrong, sort of, because in certain moments and other moments that can be a benefit, but let me further explain. So like I mentioned over here, we had that pattern in ascending triangle. What did we see? Price broke above. Earlier this morning, I was on the 4 hour time frame waiting for this candle right here to close. And while I was waiting for that to close, I was waiting for it to close because notice how beforehand we had these two 4-hour candles. This one was bullish, but what did it do? It closed underneath this area of resistance, followed by that bearish candle, meaning that this wasn't broken yet. It was still being respected. Once we got that break above here on the 4-hour, that's when I knew that it was broken. In a 4-hour time frame, that's pretty much I would say a significant time frame for me to determine whether an area was broken or not, because this is over a period of 4 hours, meaning that buyers held price all the way up here for a pretty large amount of time. So this area is pretty much solidified as a break. But what was I looking for, and why did I wait, and what did I mean by that patience? I wanted price to hit this area, right? I had all types of alerts, right? And I might need to refresh it. It's not even showing all of my alerts. Yeah, here we go. Y'all see the alerts, bro. I needed it to come here, right? I needed it to come to my exact zone. And I was waiting. This is a major component with trading. It's just waiting, sitting on my hands, and not being too impulsive, because at any moment it could just drop down here. And I don't want to be in the other position where I entered too early and didn't follow my plan of action, and then I would have been a drawdown. And I've learned over the accumulation of years is that you want to get in at the area of interest. The area of interest, or the area that you really want to enter at. Essentially, buy low, sell high. So I would want to enter in a bullish condition. Let's say it's making a pullback and coming up here. I would rather enter all the way down here than enter all the way up here. Why? Because I want to buy low and sell high. I'd rather buy down here than buy up here, because let's say it comes down here. If I were to, I'm over here pointing like y'all can see. So if I were to enter here, I would have been a drawdown. I would have been panicking. Oh my gosh, man, the markets is going down. Markets is going down. My position not looking good. I'm losing money. This is just a higher low. We're still bullish. This is just a higher low. It was just that your position and where you entered was sketchy. Whereas if you entered at your area of interest, or at the optimal area of price, or if you were to follow you hear it all the time within the markets. You'll hear it within stocks. You'll hear it within futures. You'll hear it within forex options. Buy low, sell high. I would rather buy all the way down here. Whereas if price were to come down, make this usual move, which is a higher low, or otherwise known as a pullback, I'm still up. My position is not in jeopardy. I'm still in a good position. My stops are all the way down here. I'm chilling. It can make a pullback. It can come all the way down here, and I'll still be pretty good. It's not until it comes all the way down here where it breaks structure. Then that's a different scenario. I'm just wrong entirely. But if it just comes down here and makes this pullback, I'm good. I'm good. So that's just a core principle that you have got to adapt earlier on, and something that I made a lot of mistakes on, and I had to learn the hard way. I knew this earlier on, but still, sometimes you just have to experience it yourself in order to really adapt it within your belief system. So that's how I maneuvered within this trade. I had the notion that I was going to buy low. I was going to buy my area of interest, which was this previous area of resistance for that continuation or that bullish move. And here's what I want to get at. Unfortunately, it did not hit my area of interest. And I guess a mistake that, looking at hindsight, I did. I should have had my area of interest as a zone rather than a simple line. My area of interest should have been something like, I don't like that. Let's do that fried rice. Let's do this, right? This entire zone. Whereas if it hit here, I would have been good. I would have entered. But since I was waiting for that specific point in price, to be hit, I lost out on a major opportunity. Simply as that, I really did. some other signs that I'm seeing right now, flowing perfectly with this moving average on the higher time frame. I mean, it's just everything is just coming together like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let me go down to the 30-minute time frame, right? I can even go down to the 15-minute time frame just to get some further detail. I keep pressing the wrong button. If we were to look down here, we do see some bullish details, such as this higher low right here. Not only that, we do have exhaustion right here, and exhaustion just means that sellers took price all the way down here, and buyers brought it all the way back up here, meaning that we have more of a buyer's presence within the markets. Same here, exhaustion. We have these key exhaustion areas. What else? It fails to break below these areas of support. We have another area of support. What does it fail to do? Break below it. I mean, stuff like that. What is it also doing is breaking areas of, it's breaking structure, right? So it broke, this was respected, but then it broke above, created a higher low, and continued on there. So I could have very well been on the smaller time frames, just analyzing, trying to figure out and try to get that optimal move. But like I said, I'm very aligned with my core principles, which is to buy the area of interest and to buy low and sell high. And unfortunately, I did miss out on this move, but I'm still in the game, and there will always be another trading day. As long as you keep yourself in the game, there will always be another trading day. So I am definitely frustrated. I'm definitely a little disappointed that I missed out on this, because y'all, look at the on the 4 hour. Look at this alone. This spike you see right here, that alone is 100 pips. 100 pips in a matter of 4 hours. God damn. One of my goals for this week, right? And let me show you guys really quick. I don't want to make this video too much longer. Right here, you can barely see it, but this second line right here says enter one trade based off your rules. This trade right here was the anticipated trade. This trade right here was like what I was envisioning as the trade of the week, the trade I was looking forward to since last week. I thought this was going to be the one, but tough man. Missed out on a lot of pips, missed out on a lot of money. But it's all about adapting, it's all about learning and pivoting for the next trade, for the next opportunity. Missed out on this one, guaranteed I won't miss out on the next one. I learned a lot from this, and that's the best I can do. To go further, I would need to alter the way I maneuver the next trade, alter the way my mindset is, sort of, in the sense that I still do want to follow those principles of waiting for the area of interest to be hit before that move, but don't be so stringent on it hitting that specific point. Like, create a zone, whereas if it hits this area, then that's the buy zone. That's the buy zone, right? The zone, not the point, but the zone. So it's cool. Going to look back on this further and grow from this. It's all about being a better trader, and every day is a new opportunity. So I appreciate you guys for watching. This is another day as a dental assistant, trader, future entrepreneur, and a young guy just trying to get it. Simply as that. If you're trying to get it, we all trying to get it, man. This is a community. Comment, say what you feel, give me some feedback, give me something. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. And y'all have a good night. Let's just keep being successful and target our 2.0 versions of ourselves. Peace.